Hi, my name is Scott, and I wanted to talk to you today about the HL850 planer, along with the bench unit and the angle stop. And specifically I wanted to demonstrate a technique to put a chamfer on the edge of your material. Oftentimes people think of the HL850 as a rough construction tool, and while it certainly excels at straightening 2x lumber for walls or trimming a door, I actually am more of a woodworker, and I find that the HL850 does an exceptional job at fine woodworking for any trimming tasks or things like that that come up when building furniture. So I came upon the technique to put chamfers on after attending an end-user class, and I actually find it to work exceptionally well for that application. So why don't we get started? And before you use any power tools, make sure you always wear safety glasses and hearing protection. Also make sure you read and understand all the instructions that come with your power tool to work safely. Now with the HL850, there's a small groove in the front of its sole, and this allows you to position the corner of your stock right into that sole to help guide it. And with the angle stop, this actually allows you to make several adjustments forward and backward to cover it. So if you're going to use it for chamfering. And then with these two knobs here loosened and this back knob here, you can actually pivot the fence to be any angle that you want. So I typically put a 45-degree chamfer right along the edge. So first I'm going to get this set to the right angle, 45, and then tighten up the knobs in the back to secure the fence to the plate. Once that's done, then I just simply put the stock in the groove to get the rough dimension, and I'll move the fence forward and unlock that down. And that way I'll have plenty of bearing surface down on the front of the plate as well as against the fence. I made all these adjustments, of course, with the tool unplugged so that I don't risk starting it. And on the HL850, it actually has a little plastic switch that fits on a piece of angle on the bottom of the bench unit, and that actually engages the switch so that it'll disengage the safety lock in the trigger, so that it'll run without having to hold on to it. I'm going to go ahead and plug it into my CT. So let's go ahead and put a chamfer on the material and we'll see how it does. Made a really nice cut, much better than I ever get on a table saw, and it was pretty fast. One thing to note on the HL850 set up in the bench unit too is you always want to feed into the direction of the cutter head. And so the feed direction when it's upside down is actually opposite of what you might be used to with a regular standard size joiner. So you feed from left to right in this instance as opposed to right to left. And with a little joiner like this, obviously you're somewhat limited in the length of stock that you can use, but I find that I can go up to about 3 feet or so of material without much trouble at all. And it's just the perfect size to have set up for any types of trim cuts that you might need as you're building a piece of furniture. I have it secured to the MFT with these 2 quick clamps, and it's a very, very sturdy setup. This is not going anywhere. And it's quiet, and with the spiral head, it just makes a beautiful cut without any chip out or burning or anything that you might get using another method. So if you haven't had a chance to play with one of these, I definitely recommend giving it a try. Try it out as a technique and see if it works for you. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this useful.